You are the sum average of the 5 to 8 people that you hang around every single day. So if you got people that's not really pushing you to that next level mentally and not getting you where you want to be, you may want to keep them at an arm's distance. Still be cool with them. Hey, what's up, homie? Everything feel all right? Let's go. Nah, I'm straight. I'm going over here. I'm going over here.
Yo, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to Black Excellence Daily. I'm your host, Sean Croxton. Thank you so much for tuning in. We've got Rock T on the show today. He is going to encourage you to level up your social circle. Because as you know, you become the people you hang around. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. And it's long past time for you to raise your average. And the only way to do that is to break out of your circle. If your circle does not want you to grow, if your circle discourages you from taking action on your ideas, if every time you have an idea, your circle only tells you all the ways it's not going to work and how you can't do it, you're going to have to get away from those people. You know, there's something called empty elevator syndrome. I may have mentioned this on another episode, so forgive me if I'm repeating myself. But the way that it looks is like you are on an elevator. And in that elevator, it's you and your friends. And you're in there having a good time and whatever. But at some point, the door is going to open and your friends are going to get off. Doors are going to close. It's going to be you on that elevator by yourself. But the cool thing about it is the elevator starts to go up. The not so good thing about it is you're in there by yourself. So it can feel a little lonely. But at some point, as the elevator is going up, it stops and the doors open and a new group of people get on with you. And you go, my goodness, these are my people. And what you realize is that even though you had to deal with the lonely part of it, you realize that it was worth the wait. Now, one thing you can do in the meantime, because meeting people in real life can be challenging, shameless plug. Join the book club. Next time we open up, join the book club because you're going to instantly meet people who you vibe with. And you might meet somebody who lives near you who you can start spending more time with. And you can meet their people and create a new group, right? Napoleon Hill writes about the mastermind principle, surrounding yourself with the right people. When you surround yourself with the right people, you start getting new ideas. You start taking new actions. You start getting more support. So again, non-negotiable. Now, I'm about to go into a rant. Because Rock T also talks about all of the resources we have today. A common comment that I get on my Instagram account is this. Oh man, that's that pull yourself up by your bootstrap stuff. Well, yes, it is. Yes, it absolutely is, sir. It is. Here's the thing about bootstraps. That is an outdated saying. We no longer live in the industrial age. It is not 1930, 1949. It's just not. We live in an information age. You have more information, useful information on your phone, in your pocket, than people used to have in all of the libraries in their communities, in their states. It's literally in your pocket. You can learn anything with that device that's probably either in your hand or in your pocket. The playing field has been essentially leveled. You can go to ChatGPT right now and you can say, hey, Chat, I need to learn this particular skill. I've got for the next 90 days, 1 hour to spend learning this skill. Can you put together a curriculum for me that will show me how to learn this skill and give it to me in blog posts, accurate articles, and highly rated YouTube videos? Again, I only have 1 hour a day for the next 90 days. You press the enter button, it spits the whole thing out for you. And it'll be like, hey, would you like me to add these videos, this information to your schedule? Because I can. Yes, click it. It'll put it on your schedule. Would you like me to put this in your Notion account as well? And so you can follow it? Yes. Okay, here you go. It is wild. Oh, I don't have money to start a business. Neither did I. You know what I had? I had a free YouTube account. I had a terrible webcam that my roommate gave me for Christmas, like in 2006. I had the jankiest microphone clipped to my ear. And I was like, hey, I've got a gift of teaching. I know fitness and health. I'm just going to teach people how to do it on YouTube and on MySpace. And a law of the universe is when you give, eventually you will receive. I didn't even know what my full vision was for my first business online. I was like, I'm just going to go out there and help people. And then it just kind of unfolded for me. Oh, I don't have money to get a course platform, right? Use a free Facebook group. You can use a free Instagram private account. The game is so changed that whenever I hear this bootstrap stuff, I'm like, yo, sir, ma'am, 2025. You just need to sit down. You sitting down from 10 a.m. until 9 p.m. on your couch on a Sunday watching football, and you ain't got time to learn something. The white man's keeping me down. Let me tell you this. I say this to my friends all the time. I have read thousands of books. I have learned many skills sitting right here in my office at my desk. There's never been a white man who broke down my door and slapped the book out of my hand. Not once. Still waiting for it to happen. It has not happened in my damn near 48 years. Nobody has come through the door and slammed my laptop closed when I was taking a course. Never happened once. So this is about taking responsibility and letting go of outdated phrases about bootstraps. 2025, homie. The game has changed, and it's up to you to get into the game or not. But if you choose to get it to not get in the game, believe me, I don't feel sorry for you because you didn't even try. Believe me, your excuses go right over my head because you didn't even try. Thank you for listening to my rant. Rock T's coming up.
If you got people that's in your life that don't have your back, guess what you got to do? You got to find new people. I crack jokes all the time, say I like to be the dumbest person in my circle. And I say that in a positive way. Because if I'm the smartest person in my circle of influence, it's time for me to get a new circle. Because I'm not growing anymore. I'm not learning anymore. Think about that. So you guys got to make a checklist. Go through all the people that you conduct yourself with every single day, from family, friends, people at work. These are the people. You are the sum average of the 5 to 8 people that you hang around every single day. So if you got people that's not really pushing you to that next level mentally and not getting you where you want to be, you may want to keep them at an arm's length distance. Still be cool with them. Hey, what's up, homie? Everything cool? All right, let's go. No, I'm straight. I'm going over here. I've done it many times. I got great friends, great associates. I call them associates now. Because true friends got your back and they want to bring the best out of you. So if you share an idea with them, hey, what you think about this? I was thinking about doing this, whatever. And they start talking about, man, what you doing that for? Oh, man, you wasting your time, all that kind of stuff. Why are you doing that? If you do that, this is going to happen. And they come up with a whole bunch of negative reasons on why it won't work. And you still be getting advice from them. I've done it many times, man. Why? Why you don't get advice from somebody that's not going to say, oh, that's cool. That's what no excuses get it done. Y'all see that on the flyer? My motto in life is no excuses get it done. Let's stop making excuses on how we cannot get something done and figure out solutions on how to do it. That's it. When I sit down at the table with my team and we coming up with ideas for what we're about to get ready to do, if one person says, Rock, it's a great idea, but here's a problem we're going to have with that, and it's probably going to be a good idea if we do it. Okay. Anybody else got something to say? Well, he got a good point, but he may be, if we do it this way, and they're coming up with all these ways on why it won't work. I ain't trying to hear that. No offense. I say this to my own team. No offense, but maybe this team is not for you. Maybe it's time for you to kind of move to the next thing and start doing your own thing. I want people around me that's going to figure it out. Figure it out. Clifton said earlier, there's a solution. We just got to, it may be hard and difficult sometimes, but figure it out. Figure it out. Stop saying it's too late. It ain't ever too late. Sometimes people say, man, I'm 56 years old, whatever, and, I wanted to do this when I was in my 20s, and then I couldn't do it because of this happened. Then I wanted to try to do this when I'm in my 30s, but I couldn't do it because this happened. Then I had this, and they come up with a whole bunch of reasons and excuses on why they never went after their dream, went after their goals, never found their purpose. Well, how do you find your purpose? I really don't know. Let me give you a secret. Here's how you find your purpose. Because so many of us get stuck doing a job that we're miserable at, but we feel like we have to do it because we got to go pay a bill. Or I've been doing this job for 10 years. It's easy to me now. I know what I do. Okay, whatever. I got benefits. It's all good. But there's something else burning inside of you that you've always wanted to do. So here's how you find your purpose. One, you get on your knees and you pray. That's the first thing that you do. God created us all special. We all got special gifts. We all got special talents. It's there. What is it that you naturally do that's so easy for you and you don't have to think about it and you're just good at it? Whatever it is. It could be talking. I crack a joke all the time about napkin folding. If you know how to fold napkins, well, you know what? Let me see if I can go to this restaurant over here and tell I can fold these napkins 10, 15 different ways, make them real cool and fancy on the tables or whatever. You'll be amazed. You can make a YouTube video folding napkins 10 different ways. And people might, what? That's a napkin? Yes. Now you got a million views of folding napkins. Now you get a call from somebody saying, hey, we want you. It sounds crazy, but how do you think all these YouTube stars get famous all the time? Sometimes it's funny, joke, comedy type stuff, but sometimes it's just like, how does this video got 1 million views and they're just talking about crayons? You'd be amazed. There's no excuse not to be able to succeed in something. So whatever it is, don't ignore that natural gift or talent that you have. I don't know what it is. Only you know what it is. Stop ignoring it. Well, I'm good at this, but I really don't like doing that. You're good at it for a reason. Somebody else want to be just as good as you at doing that. Think about it. Make a video. Well, I can't afford it. I want to start my own business, but I don't have any money, and I've been trying to get people to invest in my company and my ideas, and that's not working either. Can you afford business cards? You can get 500 to 1,000 business cards for $9. YouTube is free. Go make a video about your company. Share it to the world. You'll be amazed who may reach out to you. Don't worry about saying if you don't have 1 million views yet. I don't care if you got 100 views. Out of those 100 views, one person may call you and say, hey, can you tell me more about what you're doing and what you're offering? And I want to learn. So everything that you know how to do, somebody else wants to be good at that too. And stop looking. I want you to dream big. Always dream big. Don't ever, people say the sky's the limit. No, it ain't. Don't believe it. Because there's more above the sky. So don't ever limit yourself. Don't ever limit yourself. Dream big, but once you have identified where you want to go, now you work backwards and say, okay, how do I get there? One step at a time. Break down your goals. Set your big goal and then break it down one step at a time. Because if you set a big goal and you fail the first, second time, you're going to quit. The difference between successful people and unsuccessful people is the way you think. And if you fail at it a couple times because you're trying to reach that one goal, if I try to jump from here off the stage to the floor in one bound, first of all, I need to be in the Olympics. Second of all, I'm not going to make it. I'm probably after about 5 or 6 tries, I'm going to stop and say, man, I can't do that. I'm done. I'm moving on to something else. But if I say, Okay, my goal is just to get to the other side of that stage. I'm just gonna jump. Boom. Oh man, I can do this about 3 more times. Bam. Bam. The next one, I'm done. I gave myself small goals that I can reach that are attainable. So once I reach that first small goal, now, okay, cool, it's gonna take me a little longer to get there, but if I keep doing this and I stay the course, I'm gonna get there. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Understand, it's a marathon. And that's another thing. So many people think this is gonna happen overnight. I'm excited, I'm motivated, let's go. Yeah, let's go. And then you get started and you never finish because you quit. You quit. So that's the only difference between a successful person and an unsuccessful person. It's all about how you think. It's all about how you think. When you've done all that you can do, you've put your blood, sweat, and tears into this, whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish, and you've done everything that you can do. You ain't got nothing left in the tank. Do more. It's never over until you quit. Never. It's never over till you quit. If you quit, you're done. Now you're going to be paralyzed. Now your life is going to go past you. You did 20 years of something that you know you really didn't want to do, but you felt like you were stuck because you had to go pay this bill. Now, am I asking you to quit your job tomorrow and go be homeless and try to start a business? That's not what I'm saying. Hold on to that job because you do got responsibilities that you got to pay, but find other ways and find time to start creating your dream job or whatever it is, your business that you want to start on the side. Now, guess what you got to do? You got to sacrifice something. You can't go hang out with the homies. You got to sacrifice something. If you ain't willing to sacrifice, then you're going to find yourself back in that same routine. Same routine. I don't have enough time. I work 10 hours a day. I got to get my kids over here. Okay, after you work, you got your kids over there. It's time to go to sleep. Before you go to sleep, you spend an hour working, researching, reading a book. Guess what the difference is between a rich man's house and a poor man's house? Books.
That was Rock T. You can follow him on Instagram at Rock T Holla. And you can watch today's entire talk on YouTube. It's called Rock T, No Excuses. Get it done. Success is how you think. Hey, one thing I really want you to do today, you've heard me already say this today, I just want to say it again, just reiterate it. Go to ChatGPT, punch in the prompt. I want to learn this skill and make a business out of it. Show me or create a curriculum for me that's going to help me develop this skill so I can create a service or a product out of it and become an expert in that field. I've got 30 to 60 minutes a day. Let's create a curriculum for 90 days or 6 months or a year, whatever it may be. Have it created, have it put it on your calendar, and just follow it. As you may know, one of my philosophies on life is little by little, a little becomes a lot. You do an hour today, an hour tomorrow, the next day, the next day, the next day. 90 days from now, you will not be the same person. And you will have become so much better at the thing that you want to be good at. Maybe not an expert in 90 days, but a year from now, you keep doing that, you keep applying, you read Think and Grow Rich, you apply those principles, you're going to be like, wow, I just created a business almost out of nothing. Low startup cost, if not any startup cost. And wow, I feel so much better about myself as a person because I've taken responsibility. I see myself as an agent in my life, and I'm actually out there helping people, and they're giving me money for it, which is wild. If I can do it, if tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of people can do that, you can do that. There are no excuses. Again, there are no excuses in 2025. It is up to you. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm out. Peace.